Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. Go ahead and share this thing on social media, then we'll get it going. Oh crap! I guess it ain't share on Twitter. Oh well. All right, I want to welcome you guys to another segment. Today, I'm bringing on a guest, somebody who's been supportive, somebody who has their own podcast, and they're gonna get to talk about that in a minute. I got my boy Smoke on. What's good, man?
What's good, bro? Cool, man. Cool, cool.
Yes, sir. My first episode back, and as promised, I got you on, man. We chopped it up on yours, man. We gotta go ahead and get into it, man.
Yeah, that was a great episode, man. That was a real good episode.
Yes,
Real
sir. I
good
appreciate
episode.
you having me on, man. I've been trying to keep up with everybody pods. I think I caught your last one when you was telling them to shoot they shot and you got that company on. Yeah, man, it
Oh
was
yeah,
good.
Italian Entertainment.
Yeah, man, it was
Yeah,
good content.
yeah, appreciate it. Trying to grab some farmers, man, but it's hard to find. I'm trying to get black farmers, but I got to pull up on them because a lot of them don't have social media or they don't be on the emails like that. So I'm gonna have to just drive out there to some of these farms, black farmers out there in Mariana, and some down in Gainesville, Lake City area. Probably just pull up on them.
Oh yeah,
Chop it up.
I went to school with a girl named Brittany. She went to E-Dub with me, and her dad and her family had farms in Tally. So I mean, I could see what's up, and I'll see if they'll be interested. I could
Yeah,
do that.
do that. Yeah, I probably didn't heard because I heard of some around here in Tallahassee, but
Yeah.
I've been trying to search and find, but yeah, yeah, send that to me.
Oh, for sure, I got you. I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely do that. Now, before we get into any like interview questions, man, I have this segment called Fuego or Barsuda. Now, the thing I love most about it is like you get to look at different shoes and get to see other people's opinions and takes on it. Now, I just want to know, man. Let's look at our first option. We have the Cactus Plant Flea Market Nike Dunk Low collab. I showed you how it looked. It's the Grinch. They call it the Grinch shoe. How you feel about it, man? Fuego or Barsuda?
Oh man, that's a hard dog. Cause like when I first seen it, I was like, man, I can like that'll be good to clean up the house and to dust my house with, like the like a Swifter sweeper jet or something like that. But then I start looking at them a little bit deeper, man, and I don't know. You might be able to rock. Yeah, man, you might be able to rock. What would you rock that with though? I would say Fuego. I would say Fuego just because it's different. What would you
Yeah.
rock that with?
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on, you feel me, like how you style it. I feel like how you like the pieces you put together when it comes to like outfits and everything. I feel like that really, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. It really like sets the shoe, like it sets the shoe up, like the
Yeah,
appearance, everything, like just everything.
I'm sitting here looking at it now. Yeah, what's the bottom? I should have looked at the bottom of it. Is it a gum bottom on it?
I think it's brown, if I'm not mistaken.
I
I
kind of
think it's
see it on
brown.
the side. Yeah, yeah. I say Fuego, man, because it's different.
Yeah, I feel you. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. For me, I think it's Barsuda. Like the concept
Yeah,
I enjoy because Grinch is it's nostalgic and it's a necessity for wintertime. Now I'm gonna say winter because I know everybody doesn't celebrate Christmas, but due to
yeah.
religious beliefs or whatever, but you cannot go wrong with the Grinch. Like the cartoon animated version back in the day was good. When Jim Carrey got the live action and he bodied that, like I mean
That was
he
good.
you know, like he ripped that, like he did his thing, like straight up. Like you really can't go wrong with it. But
That's one of his best performances.
yeah, bruh. When he was carrying Max and them, the sled and everything, when he snuck through the city, when he mowed the mayor's hair with the clippers, like he did his thing. Like the whole movie was awesome, man.
That when he plays like characters like the mask, when he plays somebody in like a car like that, he does a great job with those type because
Yeah.
that's who he is kind of real in real life. But yeah,
Yeah, I loved him in Dumb and Dumber. Like that was one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies. But shout out to the Wayans and Ivory Wayne and all those guys because without them, they really put him on. Like he gives them credit every time he talks. Like they put him on. They put him in position.
because people weren't really messing with him like that, was it? and
Mm-mm.
then the Wayne's kind of yeah.
Yeah, because people didn't think he was funny. Like they thought that he was corny or he was weird.
Yeah, shout out to the Wayne's, man. That's good for
Yeah,
them.
but yeah, but them shoes, man. They Nike. They need to stop their foolishness, man. Like they need to stop.
Bro, I
Straight,
feel like I'm sitting here just looking. I feel like the hair on it just grows, and you got to get it shaped up every
man.
couple weeks.
I couldn't answer those. All right, so we got a Fuego and a Barsuda for the Grinch Cactus Plant Flea Market Dunk Lows. Now, how do you feel about the Sally Benberry Crocs? Now, I didn't pick one particular pair, so I'll try to find a picture with, all the different colorways that drop. So how you feel about those?
Now, you said what's the first name? Sally Benberry.
Yeah,
It
Sally
like
Benberry.
that. She's. So I'm guessing she's a designer for him.
Yeah,
Designer.
she's a so she's into architect and she has other like name brands that she's a part of, but she has a collab with
Mhm.
Crocs. They came out. Oh, the first pair I want to say came out late 2021. Yeah,
And I mean, don't Kanye got shoes that like Adidas got shoes that look like these a little bit?
yeah, foam runners. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought these were until I looked at them real good and I saw what you put in the chat. But man, I'm gonna say, bro, they look comfortable. I'm gonna say Fuego, dog.
I'm with you. Now, for me, it depends on the colorway. Now, I love the like if you pay attention to the detail, it's like
Uh-huh,
the fingerprint of a thumb. Like if you look closely at it, that's what it
uh-huh.
resembles. And that's what I like about like I love so for me, I don't care about names, I don't care about colorways. I care about the thought process, like what went into you designing that particular sneaker. And that's something to me, I felt like it was dope. So that's why I like it.
Yeah,
Now I don't have a pair, but and they have a variety of colors. Like it's not the same typical stuff. They have a lot. So I like the variety. I like the silhouette.
you could do, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, Crocs really, dog. Crocs. They in they on a lane of their own, dog. Cause you can like I'm sitting here looking at it. You can go hunting in these probably. You can, man, go to yeah. What color on this picture is your favorite one? Which
Man,
one
I
you
ain't
think?
gonna lie to you. Them lime greens, like it's something about green, man, that I can't I can't get over with. I truly mess with it, man.
Yeah, they nice.
I mess with. What about you? What's your favorite on them?
Man, I was looking at them. I don't know, man. Them olive green ones look kind of hard. Olive green ones down there,
Well, yeah,
but it's just them plain white ones, dog. Cause I don't even look like a plain white. They look like an ivory type color.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw them, I didn't know how well they would do. But as they
Yeah,
continue to bring out, different colorways and different collabs, I was like, you know what? I think this might blow. I was like, these right here pretty good. So I finally gave in, and I was like, you know what? I actually like these because at first I didn't like them at all. I thought they were Barsuda, but to me they're Fuego now.
yeah, they nice.
I ain't gonna lie. That UNC blue, that sky
Look, I
blue.
knew, I knew you were gonna say that one.
Hey
Yeah,
man, you already know what time it is. Got to rep the Tar Heels, man. Got to rep them boys.
yeah, I
Now, how do
knew.
you feel about the third shoe, the I'm sorry, J Balvin or Balvin, however you want like to pronounce it. It's a Colombian artist. He's just like Bad Bunny. Like they both make a lot of Spanish music. Like it's really rich in their culture. But how do you feel about his collab twos, the Air Jordan twos?
As I sit and look at it real good and zoom in, like it's a lot of attention to details in it a little bit on that side, cause like you can see, like I don't know if it's just the picture, but it's like pink a little bit on the laces, a little bit with the light blue, or it's like another color mixed in. But I'm gonna say Fuego, dog.
Okay. So far, that man got all fuegos. I feel you. Now, I love twos. I love attention to detail. But with
Yeah,
these, even though they have, like sky blue and everything, I just feel
mhm,
like they're a nice shoe, but it's not something I would cop. So I'm on the fence with Fuego and Barsuda. It's not an ugly shoe, don't get me wrong, but it's just not something that I would cop and wear.
What you
So
think they could have did different to?
I mean, I feel like that shoe is itself. Like I said, I love inspirations. Like I love shoes that have meaning behind it. But those are just not something that I would possibly wear. Now a collection, like if I was collecting twos or just collabs, like that's something I would save. But I feel like that would waste and take up somebody else's spot who actually wants the shoe. So that's why I feel like it's Fuego, but it's not something that I would buy.
So you said something right there. That's what you don't see about a lot of. I mean, when people hear about like sneakerheads, they hear, oh, they think that, oh, I'm just gonna grab whatever I can, whatever I can, whatever I can. But for you to say, you don't want to take up a spot that somebody really want that shoe, and I don't really want it like that. That's pretty cool.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I done got to the point where I'm not trying to be a hoarder or a consumer because my thing is I'm not a hype beast. Like I'm not somebody who just see a shoe. Oh, I gotta have this collab. Oh, I want it because of this and that. No, like if it has to have some type of sentimental value, or it has to be something that I truly like and want, like something that I'm willing to rock. So that's what I mess with for real, for real.
Yeah.
All right, for our final Fuego Barsuda. Hopefully we can get a Barsuda out of you, man, because all
I
these
don't know.
Fuegos.
I don't know. I go back and say that last one was a Barsuda, dog. Cause these ones I got to say Fuego, bro. Cause I just think about so many different things, styles you can rock with these, bro. Yeah, these
Okay.
nice right here.
So we're coming in at our fourth and final slot for Fuego and Barsuda. We got the Almamier Air Jordan 12. So how you feel about them, man?
Man, I feel like I just a good Pinot Gris, what is it, Pinot Grigio or whatever, Pinot Grino or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have me a nice cup of wine and wear these, dog. These fly, bro.
Okay. I see
These
you.
fly. I like
I
that.
see you. Now they tried to take the Air Jordan the playoff 12s. I'm sorry, not
Mhm.
excuse me, the the flu games, and they tried to recreate that. To me, it reminds me of like a black cherry, but
Yeah.
honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, I enjoyed the concept. I'm like, ooh, boy, I can't wait to see how these look. They had mock-ups. I'm like, yeah, these gonna be hard, man. Them bro,
The mock-ups look different than these.
the mock-ups be giving people false hope, and that's what I was trying to tell my group chat the other day. But they was like, "Oh nah, usually the mock-ups are good, or the mock-ups, they pretty much they resemble." I'm like, "No, they don't." But I just let them have. I wasn't trying to like get into like a debate or argument. But with those Omni years, I feel like this is going to be the fall off to me, in my opinion, of their collab with Jordans, because the ones were nice, the twos were the twos were clean. They was pressure. Now they have some fours coming. I don't know those, but these 12s, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Barsuda, trash
Hey,
them.
so how soon, how like early do the mock-ups come out before the regular ones come out?
So it depends on when people get word or news that shoes are gonna drop. So they dropped the as soon as they got word that these were coming out, as soon as it was leaked, somebody drew up and created or edited a shoe and made a mock and said, "Well, this shoe is
Mhm.
supposed to come out." Now, when you see a mock, you're not really supposed to like view that as what the shoe's gonna look like, but it's to kind of give you an idea until official images start surfing the internet.
I got you. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I, I like them. I like them. I know the
Yeah.
I'm seeing looking at they had the I guess the like the instead of the black they had like a white color on it.
Hmm.
Pair those look pretty hard too.
Yeah. Now if it was a cherry, I feel like it'll be dope because it actually looks like a cherry. You know what I mean? Like but with I don't know, man. With the flu games, it didn't do it justice.
So
Now
you
if
think if
somebody was what happened? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say if you think like if on another shoe it look hard like another Jordan.
It all depends on the silhouette and the materials like that. That's really like the determining factor. Now, to me, that doesn't really look cherry like.
Yeah,
It looks like a plum, if that makes sense.
yeah. That's why I was gonna say that wine
Yeah,
color. Like, yeah,
yeah, man. I'm gonna go with Barsuda.
yeah. Cause it, I'm looking at the details a little bit better, boy. Y'all got that, y'all shoe people. Y'all got a keen eye, boy. Cause now I'm looking a little bit, and I'm like, hold on now, like that. The bottom of it don't match the side, and really, and it kind of, I don't know, it's a lot of different things going on with this one, but I still like it.
Oh, for sure. I feel you on that. Now, man, let's go and get into some serious talk outside of Fuego and Barsuda. Um, now, in the beginning, we talked about your pod, so I want you to talk about it and just get into like how like what happened with you starting your pod, like what took place for you to start one.
Man, really, I started in 2020, and my homeboy T, him and his wife started their podcast. Then I was like, man, I was like, I could do it because we had been talking about it since like 2017 about doing our sports podcast. He had that like the stuff that we do for Aftermath, like the whole logo. That's something
Yeah.
that we work for the same agency in the same building, state agency. So I go over there and we'll meet in the break room and just sit there and chill and talk during lunch. And he drew that up one day, and I just took, yeah, he that was all hand drawn. Then I just put it to like a little app and then made that. That's how that came about. So we have been thinking about doing podcasts since 2017. Then I listened to Joey Diaz. He's a comedian.
Yeah.
Joey Diaz. He was on the Longest Yard. You know that big dude that was on the Longest Yard that could put the jersey on.
You
Big
talking about the
fat
black
dude.
guy?
Not Italian dude. He was like he couldn't put the
Oh
jersey.
yeah, yeah. The guy
Yeah.
who's like in a corn. Yeah, that
Yeah,
guy.
he was in Spider Man too. He was on in the train on like one part of Spider Man.
Yeah, he
But
had the
yeah,
construction.
yeah, he but I listened to his podcast. It was called The Church of What's Happening Now, and now he just does another one with just him. But I listened to that, and then just with the roll up, and then I just start doing it on my own. I didn't know where it was gonna come. What was really gonna come from it, but it done got pretty far. Just what I've been doing. So yeah, just talking real life stuff, how you feeling in life, just things like that, man. Changing like the way I like to look at it is like how rappers change stuff they going through into music. Like I
Yeah.
change stuff I'm going through into podcasting, and so
Okay.
just I sit down and write my podcast out and just go and flow with it. Yeah,
That's dope, man. I mess with that for sure. I mess with it
appreciate it, man.
for sure. Now, let's go ahead and get a people. Now, before we do any more sneaker talk, let's go ahead and give everybody a demographics background about you. Like, let's talk about who is Smoke, like where is Smoke from, that type of stuff. If you open to,
Oh
get
yeah,
some specific.
shit. From Tallahassee, man. Tallahassee. Be down in Gainesville a lot when I was a kid. In Alachua County, Alachua. Then just yeah, really, dog. My mom had me in everything, and in church. I went to school on the white side of town, really, and I went to church in the middle in the inner city. So I got to see both worlds all the time. She always had me around FAMU and different stuff. So yeah, just I guess it built this into what it is, man. What I am now, how I move now. So seeing the both the best of both worlds, being able to interact with different people. Just I like to try to show people that you can, I'm was raised by a single lady, single household. Then it's just amazing that a black kid can grow up, become a black man, and what I'm saying, not really have his father around, and still hold it down, married, been married, what, 5 years now. So yeah, just learning every day, man. That's why I talk about my pod. It's therapy for me. Hope it's therapy for you. And just trying to shed a light, dog. Trying to do the right thing and shed a light for a lot of people. 'Cause, we all vessel. I try to be a vessel. So being a vessel, people gonna attach themselves to you, and you just got to be able to take them where they need to go. You might have to drop them off and leave them there, but still try to take them and be the right thing to push them the right way. So that's what I just try to do.
Oh, for sure, man. That's deep, man. That's
Yeah.
deep. Now, what's one of your favorite things about Cali? What's one of your favorite things?
Uh, I mean, really, just I can move around like how I want to because I'm a face clean around here, so I don't really bother nobody. And then so that and then dog like I don't really be nowhere, bro. They know like I ain't my homies know, man. B ain't gonna be there. If you act, he really ain't gonna show up. I don't like to come out the house really though, unless I have to. You never
Mhm.
know when you walking out in that world. You don't never know what can happen, dog. So I'd rather be in the safe comfort of my home. But yeah, just moving around like I want to around here, dog. Just that's what I love about Tallahassee. And then football season come and the people come in town, though. I love seeing how much people talk about it, Tallahassee and say it's lame in the springtime and maybe a little bit in the summer, but come fall, everybody trying to get here. And it's just so funny to me. Everybody know this is the place to be come fall time.
Yeah,
So
I feel you on that. Now, did growing up in near Gainesville, Alachua, and Tallahassee,
mm.
did it have influence on your sports fandom?
Yeah, I mean spending most of my time in Gainesville, like man, Spurrier left. I was in Gainesville when he said he was leaving Florida. And I was laying, I remember like it was yesterday, laying on the couch in my grandma's living room, watching
Mm,
ESPN, and then see it come across the ticker. I'm like, man, hold up. And just, yeah, my grandma even cried. I cried, man. Just, and then my mama went to Florida State, so, and I just didn't like Florida. I don't like Florida State.
yeah.
I got respect for them, but I don't like them. I'm more of she had me at FAMU games when I was 6 months old. So,
Oh snap! Yeah, you got it early.
yeah, and we traveled with when family went out of town. We traveled with them to the out of town games, Troy, Alabama, playoff. When we family used to be with Billy Joe and going to the playoffs, we would go to the playoff games just to see him play. The Atlanta Classic all the time, Orlando Classic. Yeah, but that and just the Gators, man. I just love the players the Gators had too, though. They had them Kewan Ratliff. Shoot, I ran into Ratliff. I used to work at Publix, so I just left Publix. For 12 years, I just retired and left. But Kewan Ratliff came in the store one day, and like and he was like, "Man, I tell you, bro, I didn't know nobody. I've been up here for all this time, man. Nobody knew me. Nobody recognized me. I was the first person to recognize him. Yeah,
Dang.
he was like, man, Randy Shannon would come in our store, nobody recognized him. I'm like, dog, you Randy Shannon, what are you doing just walking freely? But yeah, just seeing the Gators, man. Man, I like Miami a little bit when I was younger, just because they had that spunk in them. Then
Yeah.
I started beating Miami fans a little bit too much. Saying, nah, I'm good on that.
Facts.
I'm good on that one. But yeah, Florida been my team, Florida and FAMU, been my team.
See.
So it did being down in Gainesville. It did.
Oh man, that's respect right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. A resemblance that I have my mom. So she from Jacksonville, and after high school, she went to Range. She went to Florida State. I don't know what it is, but it's just like Tallahassee has a lock around Jacksonville. It's crazy. So many people here go to Florida State and then FAMU. Like
And
it's insane.
my little cousin, he played for Florida State. Dylan Stubbs, he played at Florida State now. Yeah, and then my other cousin, he goes to FAM, but then his little brother might end up coming to Florida State to play. So
Okay.
so they whole family, everybody there in Jacksonville, Florida State fans.
Oh, for
So
sure. Man, so many Florida State fans here. Man,
yeah.
it's sickening. And now that they winning too right now.
Boy, you can man, I'm here, dog. They talking trash at work, man. I'm like, bro, I work around a bunch of females, and they's talking trash, dog. Like one of Florida State's like true like Monk Bonassort. I don't know if you remember the dude Monk that passed away. God was dead, but dude that passed away, his wife works with me. So she talked trash. Then the head lady, she a Georgia fan, so she talking trash. Then
Oh,
my immediate supervisor, she a big Florida State fan. She talking trash. Like, dog, what? What? Hey man, I'm happy they talking trash now, dog. Cause it was a sad. It's been sad the past couple of years, dog.
Big facts. You ain't
I
never
don't
lie.
care. I don't care.
Yeah,
It's just a game. But,
trying to tell you. Yes, I feel that, man. That's a dope story, man. Real enjoyable and sort of relatable, man. I had people who played at Florida State, homeboys, cousin, all type of stuff. So I understand. I can understand. Now to get into actual sneaker talk. Now we done got to hear about your pod, how it started. We heard some demographics. We got to get a feel of who Smoke is. You know what I mean? So when you guys go listen to the aftermath or Smoke Screen, you guys pretty much can get a feel of like who's behind the voice. You know what I mean? Like who's behind the mic. You know what I mean? So now let's go ahead and get into some sneaker talk. I want to know, what is your craziest sneaker story? It could be a mishap, it could be a clutch dub, or just anything. Like, give us the crazy story.
man, really, just it used to be a store up here called Phase One, and we would just go in there and just find dunks for cheap, man. Like me and my homeboy Aaron, man, he was a big Currency fan. We big Currency fans, so he'd just go buy the SBs and get them. Those was like $60-$70, just buying them, man. And so just going in there, man, and I thinking I can wear, thinking the dunks was gonna last me forever, and wearing them to work, and the busted the side of them busted up on me. Yeah, but that was after years and years of just wearing it because I loved it. It was so comfortable, bro. It was so comfortable. But just busted up on the side of me. But yeah. But I don't, since I work for the state, I really wear like dress shoes, really. But I wear some tennis shoes. If it's raining outside, I'll put some tennis shoes on.
Oh, for sure. Which dunks were they? Did they have like a particular like colorway and name and stuff?
Man, I can't even remember. They were all black. They were all black, and they were like I forgot what kind of material. It was almost like the material that the 12 got.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It was all black. Man, I got some other stories though. Now I'm thinking about it, man. Just buying shoes at the indoor flea market, bro. Back in the Carroll Mart down in Miami. My family, I'd be
Mhm.
down there for spring break with my family when I was younger, and just going in there and buying and seeing like, man, ain't no way these shoes are real. But still, everybody in there buying them, man. Everybody in there buying them. The forces,
Oh
crazy
man,
colorway, man.
bro. Man, that's how it was on was it in Jacksonville, the Norwood Flea Market. So with my
Yeah,
mom being from Jacksonville, we came down here a lot because her family's here. And so I used to go over to dang, what's the area called? It was where freaking Iceman and Mr. Kicks was. If you ever been to the 904 or you been in Northeast Florida, Southeast Georgia, you know what I'm talking about. Iceman and Mr. Kicks, they had the whole icy thing. So I'm telling you, but across the street was the Norwood Flea Market. And this was back during like when basketball shoes were like the main shoes people wore. Like they wore
mhm,
cargos, they wore gym shorts. It ain't matter what gym, like people wore jean pants with basketball shoes, and so they had on the KDs. This was the era with cargo pants, KDs, and the polos. Um, LeBron shoes was coming up. I mean, they had so many of the fake ones because of the bubble, and this is when I was starting to like pay more attention, get back into the sneaker game. I would walk around, I would look, I'm like, bro, those fake. And then the guy look at me, and I had to think about, okay, I gotta watch what I'm saying. But I'm just looking at, like, bro. I'm like, the jump man not supposed to be right here. They had a pair of fake toys. I'm like, where's the jump man at the toe? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, mm. But it was
AK.
one boot that was legit, and it was because they were hit on those it was a Foot Locker across the street. They were hit over there, and then they'll resell it over there. So that was the first time I ever got introduced or witnessed reselling.
Yeah. Them KDs, that you said something about them KDs. That was a time, boy. Them KDs, and
Man, what?
yeah,
Man, it
yeah,
was those turquoise pair and a yellow one with the black and red. Man,
yeah. I
them two
remember
pair,
seeing.
them two pair had jits and freaking chocos.
Yeah,
It was worse.
long
Mm,
Nike socks back in the day. I'm talking about
bro.
back in the day. That was like what 2012 or something like that.
Them
20.
elite socks. I was just about to say that. So back then, elite socks and like the people in the chokehold, but what nothing like them KDs or them what was it? I'm gonna give you some shoes. So the Bread 11s,
Uh-huh.
the Taxi 12s, trying to think of some more Cool Grade 9s. Those three in particular with some cargos and polos. I'm telling you, that's all you saw. That's all you saw. Oh, and the Concord 11s. You can't forget about them. Man,
I got some
I'm telling
home. I can recall all them shoes, them waiting for them shoes. Man, they coming out soon. They coming out. Yeah.
you, man. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted shoes so bad back then, but I was at a point where I wasn't getting that many. Like I would get maybe one or two. The most I ever got in a year, like back when I was in high school, was four, and I think it was my sophomore year. I got four pair in a year. But other than that, I wasn't getting that many. I didn't. It didn't happen for me until I got to college, and then that's when I bought the fire red threes back in 2013, and that just opened the floodgates. So that's why, if you look at my background,
Mm-hmm.
that's why it is the way it is now.
You just try to keep them clean as you can.
I mean, with the amount I got, I mean it's easy to clean, but I don't got to a point where I'm lazy with cleaning them to where I mean it's I wear them, I sit them out for a minute, or I put them straight back in the box. So it all depends.
I got you.
So, now let's get into something else. Let's describe your current infatuation with shoes now. Like what's your viewpoints? Like are you pursuing any? Like how do you view shoes right now?
Really, man, like I said, I wear, with work, I wear dress shoes a lot, but I try to find something that's really comfortable and that and fits my foot really good, man. I've been rocking with the Adidas. I don't even know what these Adidas is. I gotta clean them up though, but I've been rocking with the Adidas. I've been on the little since I forgot the name of the shoe, but I don't wear 'em. I work out of 'em now, but like a good running shoe type thing. I love a good running shoe now.
Okay,
A good running shoe because it make you look like you been to the gym, but you just came out the house. But you got a nice good running shoe on with some ballers and a t-shirt.
yeah,
People think you have done something. You ain't did nothing all day, man. But you can get into something with a running shoe. I feel like if it's nice, then you can get into whatever with a running shoe, man.
yeah,
Down
for
for
sure.
whatever.
For sure. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. You talked about a dope brand. Now I'm not the biggest Adidas fan, but I'm not
Mhm.
gonna cap on them. Their Ultra Boost, like just the reviews and just hear how people talk about it, rave them. Like I'm not even talking about like those collabs and stuff that they have, but just regular Adidas shoes. Like people rave over them, man. It's insane. But running shoes, in my opinion, it don't matter if it's Nike, Asics, Saucony, whatever. Like,
A6 sleepers too. I be
oh
seeing.
yeah. But you want to know something? I've been seeing their brand kind of trend more. Like it's been trending up a little bit. I've
They
been
got
seeing a lot of people respecting it.
feel like they getting that champion push. You remember champion clothing line got that push and people start really messing with them a little bit
Hmm.
more. I feel like they getting Asics.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Them and New Balance. Now New Balance got that same type of push, but it ain't no drop off. Like once they got
Mm.
pushed up, man, only thing it's doing is scratching the surface and blowing past expectations, man.
I feel like when New Balance, a New York rapper come out of nowhere and be rocking some New Balances and make it skyrocket. Like Benny the Butcher come rocking some New Balances. Next thing you know, it skyrocketed back up. So
Oh
they
yeah,
they always be on the map, man. Action Bronson. That's how I got into New Balances. I got a pair. But that's how I got into it because I went up. We was going up to Buffalo for a honeymoon. I was like, bro, I got to get me a pair of New Balances before I go to New York. I can't walk in New York without no New Balances.
I feel you, man. I mean, new now. I'm not the biggest New Balance fan. It's a pair that I want. It's 5740s. They're the pizza colorway. Now I feel like that with like the right shirt hat, I can pull that off. But I don't have them yet. But I don't know, man. I tried it. Like I looked at shoes. Like I literally was like on different apps looking at them for like hours. I'm like, I'm gonna pull a trigger. And then when I thought about it, I'm just like, it's not me. So I left them alone. Despite the great reviews, despite how everybody's showing love to them now, I just can't.
How many times do you have to look before you pull the trigger on 'em?
It's either a shoe, like so. This how I do it. So before the year ends, they have a list of all the shoes that's supposed to. Well, majority of the shoes that's supposed to come out, and
Mhm.
I will look through. It'll be markups. It'll be official pictures, and I go off the name. I go off collabs, and I go off colorways. So if I have too many colorways of a shoe, I'll pass on it. Um, but if it's just something that either has like some type of meaning for me or it's something that I like, I jump on it. So for example, these fire red threes that come this weekend, I'm on them
Mhm.
because I had a pair in 2013, but they were a half size too small, so I gave them away after I think like 2 or 3 months. They were in good condition. I didn't wear them much, but that shoe is what sparked me collecting, and that's what got me back like attracted to shoes. Like I used to just look at East Bay magazines. I would walk in the stores, look at shoes, but it was just having that pair that just did it for me. So I got to get them.
Hey, real quick, do you see that? Do you see like a drop in or a uptick in sales? Are people looking for the shoes when sports in or out? When sports out,
Um,
people fall off a little bit, or is it still heavy?
I feel like it doesn't matter the time frame. I feel like as long as people want the shoe, like it's hype around it, people gonna buy it. Now there is a phrase that resellers use called bricks. There are some colorways that won't sell, and like this is how it's. I don't know. It's really because of the resale market. I feel like if it wasn't a resale market, people would buy shoes and it wouldn't be a shoe will sit or anything like that. But I feel like the market is what affects it.
Gotcha.
No, yeah. Now what? Now you said you went to Buffalo for your honeymoon. So which
Yeah,
New Balance did you get? Like what colorway, or was it just like some basic like colors?
the 574. It is it's blue, and they way over there. I'm sitting there looking at them. They blue, orange. They blue and orange, like light blue and orange.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Man, I love them, man. I love them 57 fours, man. 57 fours. I
yeah.
love, bro. Them and those 550 lows. Those two, I respect. I respect News for. I respect them for it.
I like New Balance because you get you get the little just the like the olive color or something like that, and they be still hard, bro. Like a little brown or something, and olive, it still be hard, man.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm growing into olive. I feel like that's a great compliment with red and black. Like I don't know what's up with it, but I love those three colors. And together, man, I
Olive,
feel like they're
olive
just them.
and brown made me think of the fall time, so that's why I like them.
Oh, for
Fall.
sure. For sure. Now we talked a
Yeah,
little bit about
I was. Hey, real quick. So you was raised with like you can't wear white after Labor Day type stuff. You that type.
now I heard the phrase a lot. I was wondering like why people talk about it, but I was still wearing white. Man, I had white shirts, white shorts, white pants, white shoes, white who I was in it. Now some people I knew would like my relatives and not some of them ain't
Yeah,
do it, but for me, I ain't care. I wore white year round. I didn't care. But I
yeah. I'm just
understood
thinking about
why though. Them love bugs,
why.
man.
Oh
Them
yeah,
love
yeah, yeah.
bugs,
True.
man,
True.
it's terrible.
Yeah, my wife always laughing at me because that's what my grandma. That's what she was always. You don't wear no white after Labor Day. They used to sell like church dresses, so they be like, you can't wear white. We can't. Nobody gonna wear no. They ain't gonna buy no white after Labor Day type stuff. So I be having to break myself out of it.
Yeah. What made you think about that?
Them shoes, we were talking about the shoes and the colors, and I just never asked nobody if they was ever raised like that too. 'Cause my wife be cracking on me. She was like, "You so old." Don't nobody think like that.
I ain't, there's some people who like I'll say 30s, maybe 30s, 40s who still act like that. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought about it because of the love bugs, but recently it ain't been that many. So I feel like it's if you got it, you want to rock it. I'm like, do your thing, man, do your thing.
I do my little grilling videos sometimes. So I've been back there behind, grilling, and I've been seeing the love bugs, man. I'm like, dang, boy, I ain't know y'all was out here like this.
bro.
I seen them.
I found out them things was made in the lab. I was like, whoever
Yeah,
made these, need they ass whoop. Like they just need a good stump out. They just need a good stump out because
and I
them
wondered,
hoes.
did they think like, they was gonna last this long?
I saw some freaking who was it? I think dang, when did I go out? Saturday and Sunday. I seen some. They was on a white car. Matter of fact, I was at Publix. I went and got a pub sub.
Yeah,
Man, I had to catch that sale, but man, I was like, damn, I thought these hoes was extinct. Cause I ain't been seeing them, bro.
what they
Like since COVID, I ain't seen them.
what thing I like about it though, you slap them, they leave you alone. But the slap one, he ain't come near me no more, man.
We're one of these.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Good, good. I'm trying to tell
And
you,
you got
good.
Georgia, man. My family stayed out. I got some family stay out in Dublin, Georgia. So I
Oh
know
yeah, I
them
know about
bugs out
Dublin.
there. Yeah, them Georgia bugs different than Florida bugs, man. I ain't them things out there, boy.
Bro. Listen. I can talk all day about that. Them them sand gnats. It's a mixture of salt and fresh water. So where the ocean collides with the fresh water, like the swamp and everything, they
Yeah,
create these super saiyan ass bugs. They worse than mosquitoes. Like they don't really bite, but they bite at the same time, if that makes sense. So if
yeah,
any of them ever land on you, you're gonna have a welt, like a bump, and your shit gonna itch. We had a football game, not to go off script or anything, but bro, we had a football game in the county called McIntosh. It's called Darien. They had a guy
uh,
in the NFL who used to play linebacker for the Chiefs, something Bailey, played at Miami. So if you listening, you know about the Chiefs, you know about the Dolphins, or you from the crib, you know what I'm talking about. Man, them, Brunswick, Savannah, Camden, that whole coastline. Do
yeah.
not, do not go without wearing long sleeves. Cause I'm telling you, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Bro, my freshman year of high school, we played a JV game, and then a week later we returned and played in varsity. Bro, after that JV game, I saw them with long sleeves. Them hoes, tell me why them hoes went through my tights. Went through my tights. Still had whelps on my arms, had them on my leg and everything. Them hoes is insane, bro.
Man, I said them Georgia boys different, dog.
But after like warm ups and shit, like I got accumulated with. I was like 12, man. I was just like, I'm just gonna shower, put cream on. I'm like, I'm gonna let the little oils and everything do its work.
And you keep a bottle of SOS when we had to going out there, the Dublin dog, that skin so soft stuff, boy. Keep a
Yeah.
bottle of that.
Shoot, the crib we played them in football again. We actually played them back in '06 for state, but this was back before they did overtime, so it was a tie in '06. We had a three-peat, but we played. I don't think. Oh no, I'm sure we played them my freshman year in the playoffs. Now I think about it, our last in Double A, we played them my freshman. I forgot we played in round one. Boys were cool though. Like they were cool. They were cool people. They was good in basketball though.
He
Yeah.
been the Dublin for a while. Yeah.
'06 today.
Shit, about the last time I probably been a Dublin fan. Oh 06.
Mm-hmm. They see it was big though. It tripped me out. But speaking of childhoods, what were some of your favorites or like what did you consider like a classic back in the day? Like your younger days, whether you were like a young adult or like a kid. Like what were some shoes or silhouettes or collabs you thought were classics?
I just remember the Iris. Like my mom would give me the Irisons, man. And I think I probably lucked up on them because we went to Destin, out there at the outlet mall,
Mm-hmm.
and I found them. And I'm trying to think about the Google to see which one it was, but it was like black and gold. I just remember them. Them was my favorite pair of shoes. I tried to rock them forever. I had a pair of the Question Mid Black Golds. Um, and
Okay.
And then I had another. I'm trying to think of this other pair I had, but I had the questions. I had
Those
the
are
answer
which ones?
the questions, and then I had the answers.
Yeah.
Answer for. I'm trying to think which one it was. I had another pair that was like it was like black, but it was red and blue in it too.
Oh, what was it? White too? Like the base was it white?
I think so.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. They
Trying to
retro
see.
those question mids. I know what you're talking about. But those answer ones, those are coming back. Like they got a red and black pair. I'm not sure about the gold ones though, but I do know they got black and red. They got like a red and white. But yeah, they those coming back out.
Yeah, me and my cousins had like he would get some, then I would get some for a while. But that was because AI was man, I rock with AI pretty heavy when I was a kid. But them, man, I mean, we throw it back to the Dadas back in the day, though. I remember one back in the day, man, with the spinners. I remember people came with the spinners on. It's just, like I said, I wear the work shoes and stuff for work, the church, the dress shoes. But I just like seeing all these shoes come back, man. It made me remember about back then, man. Seeing it like, dog, bro. I wouldn't have thought that these shoes would still be people still be rocking them like this.
Yeah,
And I was walking on the back of mine, man. And now people people rocking them for real, for real.
I feel you. That's what's up, man. I ain't gonna lie. Dada's was one of my favorite brands growing up. Like them, Dickies, South Pole, Essence, Coogee, like all that, man. That was a man. That was a time to be alive. I love me some Dada. I had maybe one or two Dada fits. I had the black shoes that looked like the ones that resembled the Nike Shocks. I had them pet. It was all black. They had like the little gray lineage on them, where you couldn't tell me nothing. Bro, I love them shoes.
I rock with my Dada's heavy, man. I rock them things heavy back in the day. So, when you had hit me up about the episode, I was thinking, dog, I haven't heard nobody really talk about it. Like cleats, though. Ain't nobody really like you remember cleats back in them cleats, like the cleats, like back in like 2006, 2005, 2000. Them cleats was way different. I hated I played offensive line and couldn't wear them cleats, bro. I hated that junk, though.
Now let me tell you how you could have got away with it.
Huh.
Ankle braces or tape would have you would have been right.
Man, you know what's funny, man? The world is so small, bro. Trey Braun, that Braun that played Florida, his dad was my coach, and he ain't play that. Yeah, he ain't played it. He did not play that.
Man, I hate
Yeah,
people like that. It's
yeah,
so lame, bro. So lame, bro.
he was
Man,
one of those dudes. He ain't played it.
man, Coach Braun tripping, man. Man, Coach Braun. Me and him would have had a talk. Me and him would have had a talk. Hey, Coach, man. Hey, you
Bro,
see
you
the
sound just like us, bro. You sound, bro. No lie, you sounded, bro. I hope Thomas listening. I got to tell him listen to this because you sounded just like how we sounded back then, dog.
bro?
We
I'm
said
telling you.
that word, dog.
See, man, I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, my coach used to be tripping, but I would talk to my teammates like this, but around my coach.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm gonna show you a clip of who my coach is that I had in high school. He's up near where the heck did he coach at? I don't know. He's somewhere up North Georgia now. I don't know. But man, listen,
Just
it
like
was some
this.
bro. It was some stuff you just couldn't do. You mess up in class, you late, you get in trouble around town, out of town. You do like a late hit, you offside, false start, bro. You just basically you mess up, you do something wrong, you gonna learn from it. You gonna learn a life lesson from it. That's all I got to say. Like it's self-explanatory. If you play high school organized ball, middle school, high school, college, pro, you know what I'm talking about. Like man, that bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, bro, the worst thing, I waited my senior to really do the breast cancer awareness. Bro, I had cleats, sleeves, mouth pads, bands. Like I was lit. Like I wasn't gonna wear
Yeah.
everything. I wasn't gonna look like no Trey Dean. If you know, you know. I want to look like it. I was going, bro, for real. I wasn't about to do all that, but I was gonna balance it out. You know what I mean? Like I was gonna switch it up for home game and away games, cause you know my birthday is in October. So and then our senior night, no, our homecoming game was my 18th birthday. We played one of our rivals, so I had it set. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wear my gloves, I'm gonna have my socks, and I'm gonna have like a towel or something. You know, just keep it simple, and maybe like a sleeve, bro. It was towards the end of September. We was in film room and coach called a meeting. He told us no pink. Now I'm thinking, I'm like, what? I'm like, he not serious. Man was dead the fuck serious. I mean, bro, we couldn't wear no pink, bro. Cause what it is the year before, so the people he eat breakfast with or he used to hang with, like the older men, they thought
Yeah.
that we were sissies because we wore pink. And I'm like, do these old ass niggas know that this is this sense of awareness? I'm thinking in my mind, but then I was like, well, these old white men, they not cultured. They don't.
Bro, that could have been
They're
a
not.
TV show episode, bro.
Man, these Matlock looking ass dudes, bro. I'm talking about the Matlock show, not Andy Griffith. I'm talking about Matlock, the lawyer Matlock. These niggas look
Yeah,
like
I
that.
know you're talking about.
Cause, bro, we was in film, bro. Matter of fact, it was our senior night of 2011. We watching film. Everybody had pink. Now I ain't wear pink that game. I ain't wear pink. Man, coach looked like, oh, look at this sissy here. Like a dude to make a play. He'll do something good. He'll circle it with a little laser. Look at this sissy here. I'm like, dang, bro, what the can you do? Like, you can't do nothing, bro. And then when I graduate, he started like loosening up, like getting hip to it, letting kids and stuff. And I'm like, so they can do this. But when I was like, you mother, oh,
Man, you know what else is crazy? The one of the coaches that coach linebacker, I play offensive line, but he kind of told me and T, he kind of took us up under his wing when we was in freshman. He
yeah.
he's actually assistant at Florida right now. He's
Oh
self
shoot, that's
security.
dope.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's on the staff as an assistant now. So he just graduated FAMU. Now he's on down there on the staff up under. I think he's helping recruiting and stuff right now. But that
Yeah.
he's a part of that team. Remember that it was talking about Billy established a team of high school coaches.
Yeah.
He's a part of that staff. That's as an analyst, I guess now. But that's how he was. We was like, man, you done got soft now, man, because he left and came back to Lincoln. It's like, bro, you soft now, dog. You letting them do whatever now. It
Man,
wasn't.
I hear
That's
that.
how they get. And coaches, they as they get older, they kind of be. Uh, they find a new way to do it, like Nick Saban doing now. You see, he
Yeah.
dapped up. He dapped up. What's the name?
Bryce on the sideline, bro.
Yeah,
Like after he did a little celebration, he had his hand out like this.
he
I'm like,
dapped
what? I looked. I was like, did he just? I was like, but hey, that's the type of time we on now.
Yeah, that's funny,
Man,
man.
for sure, bro. And I ain't even, bro. I'm not even trying to go on these tangents, but I had to just talk about that, bro. Nigga was tripping over pink. Couldn't even wear gloves, sleeves, bands, socks, none of that.
I ain't going down, Bron, because his son played ball. But I tell you, after he was tripping. He was on some trip too, dog. So do that, dog. If you ever find his Twitter page, you'll see. And I don't know if he do it now, but if you scroll through some of his old Twitter stuff, you'll see the the tripping I was talking about back in the
I
day.
I seen Braun on the timeline not too long ago. I'm gonna definitely go back and double back his Twitter. Cause
Yeah,
man, these
go,
these dudes here, boy,
yeah, be on some other stuff.
uncultured. And that's all I'm saying. Gonna go too deep into it. So you being from Gainesville and living in Tally, did those cities ever have like a typical like sneaker culture? And so what I mean by that, like, was it like certain shoe silhouettes people bought, didn't buy, or did they have like nicknames and stuff for shoes? Because up north, like in New York, they call their Air Force Ones Uptowns. Over in Chicago, they call theirs Fazos. So like, what was the culture like with shoes back in Tally and Gainesville?
Gainesville like a lot. It was a country, so we ain't, we wearing flip flop slides outside most of the time. But Tallahassee, it was the Jays all the time. All my partners had the Jays, and then but I done heard Fazos with the forces. Give me a pair of Fazos. That's what I rock. I'm about to say I rock Fazos. I rock forces most of the time too. Them white ain't nothing like a pair of white forces, man. Um,
Coquinas.
Matter of fact, I used to keep when I get a pair of forces because I realized they would change up the tag on it, on the lace. So I would keep if I like the if I like the tag off a lace, I'd keep it because I'd be like, it ain't gonna be on that next one. So just that, the J's, then the forces really. That's how we would say. Jacksonville, we had the same names by all of Florida. Really had the same names about when you like you said up north. That's when they get
Yeah.
kind of with the name.
Yeah. Now, the thing I love most about shoes, like not just the smell, the boxes, the switching laces, and all that stuff. I love nicknames. Like in Louisiana, like Best Opinion on the boys, Soldieries, like stuff like
Yeah,
that. Man, it's that culture, man. It's bro.
yeah. We just call them soldiers. Like we just call them soldiers in the Reebok. Yeah, soldiers.
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
partner. I got a partner, One Will, man, that rap me. That's all he rocked them. He rocked them soldiers all the time.
Okay,
Will rock
what's up?
all the time. But yeah,
Man, my one of my dogs that I graduated with, he from Jacksonville. He an older guy. Like he came to school late after he got done working and stuff. He a teacher
yeah.
too, like I am, but he a huge Juvenile fan. He went to a concert. It was I want to say a year or two before COVID, like back before 2019. Oh, bro, Juvie on stage, Soldier Reason. I was like, that's all I cared about. I didn't care about the songs. I didn't care how he
Yeah.
sounded or the difference he looked. I looked at the first thing I looked at was some shoes. I was like, Soldier Reeves.
So, like artists like that, they can't switch it up. It probably help. I'm pretty sure Jada Kids probably rocked the same type of shoes he rocked back in the day. Them type of artists that's true to they craft, they gonna keep that same feel to them, man. Probably make him
Oh, yeah.
rap a little better.
I'm trying to tell you. But Kiss now, man, like them New York cats, bro, they different. So I mean, and when I mean different, like I'm not like saying like comparing them to somebody else. I mean like they like that. Like with the
Yeah,
culture, the fits, the sweat, like they keep it consistent. Like if it's not Tim's, if it's not Uptown, like they call it, or some felines or something, like them boys are consistent. Like they really about that. Really
yeah.
about that. Now I got one more question for you.
What's up?
Do you have any like I want to see how you honestly feel. Like rate your interest rate or like your like just how much you are involved like with sneakers and also just the sneaker culture like rate it like you can say like 1 through 10, 1 through 5 or however you want to.
I probably say like a 6, because even though I don't buy them, I still like seeing y'all on the timeline talk about it, and then seeing like the different things, because the way you match it up. Because sometimes I feel like that'd be the exciting part about matching it up and stuff, how it match and all that, and rocking it, man. But about a six at it.
Okay. Let's see.
'Cause
Now if you
I
oh
like
my
to
bad.
know when I do go buy a shoe, I like to have an idea, and I see y'all on the timeline talking about it, so I know, okay, these hot and Nico, it's mainly you and Nico, y'all going crazy with the shoes.
Man, I be chilling for real. Like I still got some, like I said over here. I got it on dead stock, and that you see that power lane shrink really. It shrunk a little bit over here, but man, I still got something to pull out. I've been
Man,
trying to like. I've been
I
trying,
always remember Fat Joe licking the bottom of his shoe in the cribs that episode.
bro. I had an uncle who passed. I talked about him before. He
Yeah.
he used to lick his. I still got a picture of it. He had on his trying to think. He had some black forces with the red bottom that he looked them. Like that's how he used to always do his shoes. Like anytime he would undead stack a shoe, he licked the bottom of it.
Ain't gonna lie. After I seen Fat Joe did that for a while, I was licking the bottom of my shoes every time I got them. But then I started thinking, damn, somebody might have tried these on.
You beat
And I
me
said,
to
hold
it. You beat me to it.
on. Ever since then, I said, I ain't doing that junk no more, man.
I'm trying to tell you. I did a couple of times when I was younger, but one time I did it, my mama slapped the shoe out of my head. This is what I do, bro. You're like, you don't know if somebody tried on this shoe? I just looked at it, I'm like, and like when like your parent hits you and it's like public or something, Like you just look at it, like you can't even say nothing. Like, dang, she right. I
Yeah,
remember just like you just totally forget about being here. You just like, damn. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. That's something like that ties back into culture too, man. Like, man, nowadays, like what I see people do is the lace swaps. Like shoes usually come with like a particular colorway of laces, or they come with like a little bag, with like maybe one, two, or maybe three extra
yeah,
laces. Man, people will go to a whole different website or store, buy a certain lace, buy a certain colorway, and throw them in there. I've been doing that recently. I took well, I got a pair right here. These right here, these infrared fours. These
yeah.
came with black laces. I put these whites in. I had an extra pair, and I feel like the shoe pops now because of it. Like it's not the sale white, but it's still white. And actually, let me turn this off so you can probably see it better. So like I
Yeah,
like how this fits on here. You know what I mean? Like it, I think it does a lot better with the
it make the
white
other
than
color
the black.
pop out a little
Yeah,
bit
that's
more.
what I'm saying. And I need to do that with some more of my shoes because I got the original laces in most of these. 'Cause I don't know if you can see, but like down here, these shoes I got to put back in their boxes. All these right here. This is what I wore like the last I think 20 to 30 days. I just ain't put them up yet. So
I got a homeboy. I used to he used to I don't know if I said on the episode you was on with me, but he used to switch. He used to like design people's shoelaces on the
okay,
Converse
yeah,
back in the day. So
yeah,
he'll make like a checkerboard on it. He'll sit there and do that, man. I don't know where he came up with that idea from, but I dang sure know I paid him like $5 to do my shoes like that.
bro. That's one thing that had us in the chokehold too was them laces, the checkerboards. Not just on the laces, but like people drew them on the midsole. People drew them like on the toes. Like, man, checkerboards had us in the chokehold for real.
Yeah, yeah, man. Cause I was like, bro, I can't have no white checkerboard because I know I'm gonna mess it up. So I gave him like a pair of red and black. He just did it up like that. Yeah, Bruce was good with it, man. Bruce Bowler. So Bruce.
Man, people used to go crazy with them little sharpies, the little gel ones.
Yeah,
Man, the most like the colors that I saw the most, I want to say outside of black and white, I saw blue, I saw purple, and I saw pink. Those three colors. I don't know why, but I saw it a lot. Like the
you ever
goth
painted your
people.
shoes?
Nah, I've been thinking about it, but I don't know which shoes I would want to do that to. Like all of them, I like them how they are, so I'm just like, I don't know which pair. I
I
know
know
some
what the
people with customs. I need
yeah, I
to.
know what the paint is. Yeah, paint all his. He'll wear them for like a year or so, and then he'll go and paint them the next year.
Okay, that's dope.
I tried that once, bro. When I was in, I tried to paint some forces once, dog. And I
No.
tried to paint them like yellow at the bottom, and that
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it messed all up, man.
Oh man. But they got so many tutorials and things to like how people do it. Like it's really dope. Like it's a dude from the crib. He I don't know if he's still staying in Valdosta or not, but that's where he was living because that's where he went to school. Like he was with his wife and kids. But bro, he did a girl who plays in the WNBA. I think it's that
Mhm.
Asia Wilson girl. He
All
did
right,
her. He did her Kyrie's the anime Sailor Moon. I think it is. It was. I think it was Sailor Moon. He did hers last season. So he been putting out some work now. Like he been putting out some work. I gotta find his Instagram and I'll share it with you in the chat so you can see.
I think I seen them too when they came out, and people was talking about them last year.
Yeah. Cause he did that. I remember when I looked, I was like, "Don't." I'm like, ain't this what I think it is?" And then because it was on one of those like those pages that repost a lot of viral stuff, and I look,
Yeah,
I'm like, "This sounds familiar." And so I'm going through the comments, and so some said, "DM your boy." So I DM'd, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, aren't these yours?" Like, yo, he's like, he showed me like a clip of it. So he showed like him opening the box, and then when he closed and opened it back up, it was the shoes recreated or whatever, or redesigned, whatever you want to call it. I was like, dang, like Cug got talent. Like he can put cartoons on it. He even did some Air Force Ones for some Kappas. Like he put their cream and their what's the other color? It's not red, but crimson cream or whatever. He put their
Yeah,
color stuff on it, so it was pretty
it's,
cool. Yeah,
I know they had that Crimson Wonderland party up here.
yeah,
Um, Chinese. Yeah, yeah, send them to me. I'll look at, but I think I seen them. And they probably the same ones I seen last year.
yeah. It probably is. I'm gonna look for it later. Look for it. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on, man. It was long overdue. I mean, it feel good to be back recording, and it feel good to have you as that first episode, man. Because I mean, just listen to your pod, just taking some advice just from like how you do it, like trying to, find ways that I can use to implement and get my pod better, man. So, it's dope having you on, man, and it was dope being on yours too.
Appreciate it, man. Just anything you think of, bro, just do it, cause like one wheel all. I told my partner one wheel that ride. Hey man, everybody doing it, but ain't nobody doing you, dog. Just whatever come pop in your head, just do it, dog. That's the way I've been trying to roll with it.
Oh, for sure. Because one thing that I've been trying to do is like make the show exciting. You know what I mean? Like bring something new to the table instead of just talking about guests and history. She was like, do things that's engaging. That's why I did the Barsuda and Fuego. Like what people think shoes are fire, what shoes are trash. Just go from there. Like that's one of the things I implement, and I truly enjoy it, man.
Yeah, yeah, man, it's good stuff for real.
For sure. Now I got it down here at the bottom, but go ahead and let everybody know, man, about your socials, about your pods, where they can find them at, and everything, man.
Shit, man, I be on Twitter. I don't really be on Instagram like that. I post whatever I need to, and then I get off of there really. But I be on Twitter, man, 91_smoke, and then you can find my podcast, one smoke underscore screen underscore on Twitter, man. Then just smoke screen podcast. If you searching on YouTube, I've been doing grilling videos, smoke meats. Then I got an episode where I'm going around Tallahassee and these brothers be out here barbecuing for these games, man. People coming in town and they go to different places to eat. Go eat at some of these brothers, dropping fish and grilling on their grills, man. So I'm interviewing a couple of people around town that's doing different doing grilling and stuff like that. So I'm doing that, got that series. Then I think I had something else I was doing, but yeah, man, I just like I said, if it pop in my head, I try to get to. Oh, barber, I'm doing interview with my sit down with my barber. So when I get a
Okay.
haircut, because I like to go to sleep. I watch ASMR barbershop videos, like people getting a haircut. So I'm trying to. I don't see any black people, like black barbers and black people doing it. So it's a series me and my barber trying to do. But I got that series coming out. Yeah, just Smoke Screen Podcast and me and T with the Aftermath Podcast, and we're just trying to do what we can, man. Get somewhere with this thing.
Oh, for sure, man. It was dope having you on, man. Do you have anything you want to tell the people before we end?
And just keep doing what y'all doing, man. Keep doing. As long as it's the right thing, dog, you're doing the right thing, bro. That's all it is.
Oh, for sure. Feel that. Man, again, I appreciate you coming on, man. Good
So
chopping up. We can't wait for the next episodes of Aftermath and also Smoke Screen, man.
yeah,
Can't wait to listen to 'em.
let's get this one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, man. Take care.
All right, now you too, bro.
For sure.